Hello, good people. I want to continue on with part two, talking about marriage. I am absolutely not here to discourage anyone from getting married. I believe marriage is a beautiful thing and it's a beautiful gift from God. I would, however, like to admonish each person who seeks to get married to really think hard and long about what they are doing and who they are joining themselves to, because marriage, after all, is a beautiful and wonderful covenant, and it's also something that a person does as a vow to God, and it's something God takes seriously, whereas people tend to take it a little more casually. And also, I've noticed it has become a sort of trend in a way, and a popular thing to do, like among celebrities and in the culture. And people tend to do things, or base their life around what celebrities do, and then they'll model their life after that. But I want to encourage you to model your life after Jesus Christ, because he is someone who truly cares for you, loves you, and everything that he has in place, all the principles he has in place, there are things that will build you up, not destroy you. But with that being said, marriage is something that should not be taken lightly. It's not something that you should do just like, oh, I think I'm going to put on this pair of pants today or this shirt. That's not something you should look at marriage like in that same way. And because divorce is so prevalent, it's so easy to say, well, if they, some people literally have a mentality, well, if they married the wrong person, they can just get a divorce. I was someone who really detested divorce and really did not like it at all. And in my heart, Lord knows, I truly was trying my best to avoid that. But I was not able to do that because after my first husband passed, I got with someone too quickly who I did not know well, and that just, it didn't sit right in my heart, and I knew it wasn't real and it wasn't from God. So I had to do what was best for me and my children. But whenever you step into and say you want to marry someone, like, people of God, please ask God first. Take your time, pray, fast. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your spiritual leaders if you need, if you feel led to. And also, too, like, really think about, do you feel like if you're ready for that? When it comes to your healing of your wound, of any wounds you may have had since childhood. I know me personally, I've dealt with things since a child, including abandonment, issues. My biological father, he gave me up, and he has not raised me, and has not been like someone who's like, been there for birthday parties and games and stuff like that. He did not watch me grow up. And I found out later on, yes, I was adopted by someone else and who did a wonderful job of teaching me about God. But my biological dad not being there, that hurt. And that pain doesn't just go away because I decided to get married. That pain was still there. It was a very strong pain. And then my adopted dad, he went to prison when I was 14. So that there was a pain of that father figure, and I long for that. And I noticed that every time I would get mad when I was married, every time I get mad, I would start thinking about how much I missed my dad, and I would cry. Even when we were dating, I would cry about how much I missed him, and it's like my anger would transform in a way to then just being pissed off at the fact that he's not there. And it's weird because it's like I would literally only think about it when I would get angry at my spouse. And so, like, it's really a great idea to really think about and ask God to heal you of your wounds, the deep things that you may put to the back of your mind and say, well, I don't want to deal with this right now. This is painful, because whoever you marry, they're literally going to have to bear help you bear that burden, because you show that, whether you know it or not. You show the painful parts of you that you don't deal with. Other people who have a relationship with you, they're dealing with the effects of that. You know what I'm saying? And so it would be an awesome thing and a helpful thing for you and your partner if you deal with your things before you get married. But if you don't, when you get married, then that'll be one of the things that prayerfully, you and your spouse will be able to help you, encourage you along your healing journey. But let's just face it, some of us, we really don't even want to deal with our stuff. We just want to act like I got it together because I got a job, I got, I make 6 figures, you know what I'm saying, I'm an entrepreneur and all that stuff, but we don't deal with the things that are on the inside of us that's truly hurting us and that's painful. So I want to encourage you to get healing, not for anybody else, not to say I'm healed or I went to therapy, but just to say that for yourself, to show, you know what I'm saying, you don't have anything to prove to anybody, you know what I'm saying. And I want to encourage you, anybody who has been through any type of trauma, has had anybody mess with them as a child, anybody that has dealt with molestation or rape or anything like that, has been abandoned or rejected, I want to let you know that you did not deserve that, and that was not your fault. And I just want to encourage you that you deserve to be healed and whole, and you deserve to have someone who will love you, not take advantage of you, not manipulate you and try to make you feel bad for the things that you went through, but someone who will love you and help you along in your journey and will love you unconditionally no matter what. That's a beautiful and a special kind of love. And God, He died so that He can show us what true love looks like. So why wouldn't you want that in a partner as well? Why you think God would want you to have a spouse that loves you in that way, that truly shows and reflects the love of God? He wants that for you. Amen.